Good morning, guys. Bud here with Dependable Lawn Care, and I have my FW15 playing around with a chute block idea. Now, I made myself a little chute block plate, and this is just a simple, very basic, nothing fancy at all, just a bolt-on chute plate or chute block. So I used the factory holes on the FW15, and I just ran a bolt through with a nut. They're flanged bolt heads, flanged nuts, so that they've got better support than just a regular bolt nut. And I'll show you what I mean. See the flange at the bottom of the nut? So I use those just to provide more support on the deck itself. So all this does is sits on there using those bolts, and then obviously I put a washer and a nut on the top of it just to secure it in place. I think it would probably be okay with just a wing nut or something like that. But anyways, I'm going to tighten those down. You can see it covers the opening, and kind of fits well with the machine with the black. I thought about going and finding some spray paint to match the red, but then I thought, well, the black looks just fine with all the other black accents that are on the mower. So anyway, I'm going to snug those nuts down just a little bit and take it over here in some tall grass and try it out and see what it does. Basically, the only reason I'm doing this is not necessarily for a mulching effect, but just to control the clippings from discharging into areas that you don't want them to. This mower has so much power that I don't think having that on there is going to affect how it mows at all, honestly. Like I said, it's just purely to keep from discharging clippings where I don't want them. So let's try it out. I was cutting at 3 inches, So let's look underneath it and see if it clogged it up pretty good. I don't think it will. Don't think it would have, but okay, so here's a look underneath. And I just sharpened the blades, cleaned the deck out yesterday. So as you can see, if you can see that, it's pretty clean. I mean, there's the plate. Looks pretty good. So one thing that I did notice about this mower, like I said yesterday, I cleaned out the deck and sharpened the blades. I've got how many hours? 3.2 hours on it. So a little over 3 hours of mowing, and the underside of the deck was pretty clean, and it's been really wet here lately. Just about every time we've been out to mow, it's been wet. So you know, wet grass. It was wet grass this morning, and the clippings don't really seem to stick to the deck, so that's a good thing. But anyways, it looks like that'll work. I'll leave it on there for a while, try it out on some thicker grass. I'll try it out on my own lawn pretty soon, and we'll just see how it does in some different conditions. So I wanted to show you guys this real quick also. Now that I have my equipment back, I had each one of the Z3s in the shop for a little while. I had to have a pulley replaced on one. Long story, but basically a nut came off and tore up a pulley and a fan and all kinds of fun stuff. So all under warranty, you know, they got it fixed, got it back to me. And then my Z3X, there was a wiring thing that they had to fix, and neither one was a big issue, and they gave me a loaner. You guys see that in my other video with the 2100Z that I had for a little while. But anyway, now that I have both of my standers back and I finally have this in the trailer in use, this is how we've been parking it. So just basically pulling it up into the front of the trailer, and then I'm actually using one of the baffles, one of the deck baffles that I took out as a wheel chock for right now, and it hasn't really moved. In fact, when I pull the 61-inch in here behind it, the front tire on the 61-inch can actually touch the metal on the back of the mower without touching anything else. It's just tire touching the back of the mower, and so that keeps it in place also. The wheel chock is really just for when we pull the mowers out so that it doesn't start rolling back. But that's how we've got everything positioned. So we've got the FW15 up front, the 61-inch Z3X behind it, and then the 52-inch Z3X in the back. And there's still a 1.5 feet or so of space back here behind the mower in a 16-foot trailer. So everything's working really good this year with the setup. Been really happy with how everything's been working out. It's very efficient, very quick, very clean and organized. It's just been working out really good for us. So anyways, just thought I'd show you that real quick. When I had the 2100Z, I did a video showing how I had everything in here in a 16-foot trailer, and I had the FW15 parked this way. It was actually facing that corner, and the handlebar came up underneath the shelf, and it worked out okay. But it was just kind of a pain, you know, putting it in and out like that, and that was just because we had the sit-on mower that was taking up a lot more space in the trailer. So anyway, as always guys, thanks for watching. Get out there and make some money, and we'll catch you on the next one.